10 on your side goes one-on-one with Virginia Beach's mayor on the conflict of interest scandal.
No one else has gone this deep with Will Sessoms about the tough decisions he made during the investigation until now. And as you're about to hear, the mayor admits that he let down his guard.
The scandal at City Hall has thrown doubt into his political future, which remains uncertain tonight. It's a 10 on your side investigation. People are already talking about Andy Fox. Has more from Mayor Sessoms.
Tom and Nicole, Sessoms was not forced to resign for pleading no contest to violating Virginia's Conflict of Interest Act. But can he win election again? Will people forgive him? Will he run? What was going on when his political life was collapsing all around him?
It was tremendously shocking.
The November 8th, 2014 Virginia pilot investigation on Virginia Beach Mayor Will Sessoms screamed corruption at City Hall. The always confident mayor now not so sure.
The first thing that went through my mind, how in the world did this happen? You know, did I do this?
November 14th, 2014, his first public appearance after the story hit. The questions couldn't be more clear.
But you have no plans to resign, is that correct? No plans to resign?
I would sit back and say to you again, I stay with my original statement. I need time to get through these accusations.
Was there ever a moment where you thought you should resign?
At first, that was one of my first reactions to do that. Because the magnitude of that article.
Behind the scenes in the Sessoms home, tears, confusion, anger, love.
Every one of my children and grandchildren were at my house every night. They were so worried about me.
Over time, dark despair turned to light and hope as Sessoms gained his footing on the blockbuster scandal.
I don't think I've done one thing illegal, and I can assure the world that I've not done one thing for personal gain or for the benefit of my employer.
Sessoms also angry the pilot article hit while he was half a world away in the Philippines on an economic trade mission for the city. His reputation tarnished. He thought the paper unfair to rush publication.
I truly believe that if I'd had time, could I have prevented the article? I doubt that. But I do think the magnitude of the article would have been considerably less.
We called the pilot for an interview. The publisher emailed us. We stand behind this story and are comfortable with the timing of it. This was an important story for the community to know about. The pilot investigation called into question over 50 Sessoms votes. All of them went away, except for one. Sessoms pleaded no contest for casting a vote involving this property known as Madison Landing Condominiums. He failed to dig deep into 26 pages of information on the project.
Could I have dug deeper? Yes. Should I have? Yes, I should have. I made a mistake, and I'm very sorry for that.
Digging deep in the packet on page 16, the names of the developers Sessoms should have recognized as customers of Town Bank. It should be noted on page 17, the builders failed to list their $1.78 million in Town Bank loans, and the city staff failed to call them out on it.
Madison LLC didn't mean one thing to me, period.
But the name Town Bank on the disclosure form would have raised red flags for Sessoms, and he says he would have abstained from voting had he known.
What meant the most to me is the prosecutor stating that I did not do one thing for personal gain or for the gain of my employer.
Sessoms still feels tremendous loss by what happened, professionally, politically, financially. And to anyone who thinks he got off easy, he says,
they weren't in my shoes for 14 months.
The big question, the answer unknown at this time, will he run for re-election, or is this how it all ends?
I promise you one thing. If I run, I will win. I will work 24/7 to make sure that happens.
Now, here's what we know based on that statement right there. If Sessoms runs again, you will know that he has information showing people forgive him, that they are positive about the city's direction under him, and think he should continue as mayor. If he doesn't run, then in part, you'll know the damage from the investigation cannot be overcome. Tonight, Mayor Sessoms figuring out which it is. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.